Okay.
Well, we're talking about this now?
We got Disney Plus now. Are you ready?
Not at all.
I guess he doesn't have to stay for it.
Well, the new series mark dropped.
Well, I got the message to watch it.
Yes, you did.
You did?
Yeah, I sent them a message to watch it.
And you didn't.
Yeah, not yet. Because I thought we were going to be recording on like Saturday or something. Like usual.
Are you available Saturday?
No.
This is what we live with, folks. This is what we live with.
Oh, well.
Why the weakest link?
Tell me about this new series.
In case you were wondering, it is the first time Disney Plus has dropped the entire series on the same day for any show.
Is it?
Whoa. I got 3 episodes.
I got 5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
I only had access to 3.
Why?
I don't know.
There's 5.
Maybe you're a preferred member.
I just have a subscription to
So
Disney
you finished
Plus.
the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched all 5.
Oh,
So you're not prepared either.
well, I would have been.
But you're not.
Anyway, Echo.
Echo. This is the not highly anticipated show I will put out there because a lot of people went, is this a main character that we're going to see? So because this is a side character, it is also now not related to the rest of the MCU. This is called Marvel Spotlight.
What?
At the beginning you see it's called Marvel Spotlight.
Okay.
They're now putting out these characters like what's Agnes all along? What was her name? Agnes Hartley. There, the witch in WandaVision.
Yeah.
She's going to be a Spotlight.
Okay, but it's still related to the MCU.
No, it will no longer connect.
Okay, listen.
But it's in the same universe.
Yes,
Listen.
but the story will no longer connect to the main MCU.
The first episode had both Daredevil and Hawkeye in it.
Yeah, just telling how they know each other, and that was it.
So it's related to the MCU?
No, but they're saying going forward, this will not connect anymore to the movies. These are separate entities now.
Unless they're successful.
Well, I think they knew it wasn't be successful, so that's why they're calling it the Spotlight series now.
Oh, how clever.
You see. But anyway, in case you didn't know, the Echo character, she was working for Kingpin. In the first episode, we have the recap, because in Hawkeye, she shoots him in the face. And in case you were wondering, that's not deadly. It's a little boo-boo. A little boo-boo now.
Spoiler.
They see him in the trailer. They know he comes back. It's not a surprise. Kingpin's the villain in the show. If you didn't know that, then you're not watching Echo anyway. But she's Native American. She's deaf. And she has a prosthetic leg.
Sounds like the perfect hero.
It's ticking the boxes. It ticked a lot of boxes.
Okay, but now let's look. This is the character.
Yeah.
They found an actress that ticked all those boxes. Like, she is deaf, she's missing a leg, and she's Native American.
Yes, they did.
So, good for them for doing that.
Although Echo wasn't that character
So,
in the comic books. Like, she didn't have a prosthetic leg.
She did?
No. They've added that.
But
But
you know
he
what?
had it.
So basically it's not acting.
She's being herself. That's how she is. She walks around, kicks butt all the time.
You're not. Well, I mean,
She was a professional hitman for a mob, and they just brought her into Disney.
yeah.
So, the series starts as she's a little kid. And there's an accident. She loses her mom. Dad takes her away. She grows up. And Kingpin takes her into his fold, and she learns martial arts. That's her big skill, martial arts. And later on, when she finds out that Kingpin had a role in her father's death, she wants to take revenge on Kingpin. That's what the series is about.
Basically. And at the beginning of every episode of like 1 to 5, there's a different story of a different American native little girl in some way related to the history of this goddess that brought the tribe out of the caves and protect them.
Sounds thrilling.
But there's also an ancestral power that seems to be passed on through the generations, and now she finds that she has it.
Yeah, she's going to somehow be gaining this power.
We don't know what it is.
No, it was not mentioned in the comic books. It's not mentioned in Hawkeye. It's now starting to little glowing hands, and she gets super strong and powerful, and somehow she knows how to use it instantly.
See, that tells me that you got a boardroom of Disney execs thinking, okay, how do we make this character interesting? What can we do to make this character powerful?
Instead of just making her good at what she does. She's a good fighter and assassin.
Yeah, but I think they wanted to link the Choctaw.
They did.
people with.
Now, that to me, that was the worst part of the story, especially the ending. And I don't want to spoil the ending for everybody out there, for the one or two of you who might go watch this, but the ending reminded me of Thor, Love and Thunder. And I hated that part of the movie too. And you can probably guess where I'm going with this.
No.
The kids in Thor. When Thor did what he did to the kids in Thor.
Okay, let's just say sure.
Are we? All right. I'm going to spoil it right now. So if you don't want to know spoiler, click off the video for now and come back in about a minute.
None of them are going to watch this.
I know.
You don't need to spoil it. Just say, how did you like the show?
Well, I'm just saying, this is what I didn't like about the show.
Okay, you didn't like the ending. What about the whole way through the 5 episodes?
I found it slow. I found it extremely slow. And I know what they were doing when they kept on going silent all the time. Back and forth, where it would be loud and then go silent. And you're getting it, that's what she hears. But you're not always seeing it from her perspective. Sometimes you're seeing it from another person's perspective. And it still goes silent. And it didn't match up. And it just, after a while, it got annoying. And I really loved how every single person she ran into knew how to sign. It's a perfect world.
Well, yeah, but she was born in that family. They all learned to sign for her.
Random people that she met in the stores and in the town, at the post office,
I don't recall that.
Yeah,
I watched 3 episodes. I didn't see that.
Well, keep watching.
So it's all in episode 4.
They all seem to know. I know obviously the father figure there and the mother, they're gonna know. Their best friend is gonna know. Yes, I understand that. But, and not only that, since she's gone, they all are remembering it all. It just seemed too convenient to prove this point of this person is death. Hey, everybody, we're going to prove it, and we're going to spotlight that as a big thing in this movie.
You know, it's pronounced death with an F at the end.
Not TH.
They don't know.
Wow.
Look,
Well, I thought for I don't want to dump on Disney because it's Disney. Like, I thought
No.
this was actually kind of better than a lot of the other
it is.
Marvel shows.
I'm going to give you that. It's a lot better than Hawkeye.
Better than Falcon, Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Like, it was.
I'll give you that. I just found it slow.
It was slow, and one thing I didn't like is I wanted to like the main character because she had a tragic history, but she's always so gloomy.
Well, you would be too. You lost your leg.
Yeah, but-
you can't hear nothing.
Yeah, but a whole series about this person you want to cheer for, and you don't really like them because they're kind of like a witch.
So they're downy.
And they're kind of
downer?
being jerks to their own family.
Yeah, like why do I want to cheer for you? Like
Yeah.
you're being a butthole to your family. Like
Yeah. And then the whole spiritual thing with the MacGuffin at the end of how they defeat Kingpin and everybody else in the place. Like, oh, she's completely surrounded by like 15 machine gun guys all pointing at her face about 6 feet away from her. Don't worry. and she was good. That's literally what she did. And by the way, you got a person who's been killing a lot of your people, and you're aiming a gun at them, and she starts going, crouching down and getting ready to do some smiling at you. You shoot her. You don't just, oh, that's peculiar. What's she doing? Getting ready.
It worked. It worked in Karate Kid 3 when he started doing the kata. So, it worked.
Yeah, but he had to wait for the judge to go.
what? There's a lot of comments online about the quality of the fight scenes, and I thought
1 or 2 were bad, but the rest weren't too bad.
they were okay, but like we just got out of of
Jason
Beekeeper.
Statham, yeah. Who knows
And-
how to fight?
And although some of it was unrealistic because any one of them could have shot him many times.
Many times, many times.
They're standing on the stairs waiting for him to get up
like
there.
all these movies.
But-
And we have to disbelieve that.
But the choreography was exciting and believable, whereas in Echo it was not believable. Like you got some guys. I saw one where there's a bad guy in this big brawl. There's a bad guy and the desk hits his leg and he goes, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. The best fight scene was with Daredevil.
Yeah, that was good.
I enjoyed that fight scene, but he shows up for like 5 seconds, and then he's never heard of him again. Kingpin's through it. I did like Kingpin until the end, when he becomes a whiny little brat, and the whole ending of this. If you watch it, this is poor writing. It's poor writing. Just like Thor, Love and Thunder, poor writing.
You tell him, Don.
Yeah, tell him.
Poor.
Well,
Poor.
there's a reason the movies and the shows are losing money. Poor writing. Period.
Yeah.
So-
Can't argue with that.
And I'm going to hang up now. We're going to see you later. And I got to go watch another stupid show on Netflix. And we're going to review that. But then I got to explain to him what I mean when I talk about Thor and the kids. Because he's got bad thoughts in his head. And I don't want him to think I'm thinking bad.
Wow, that was a poor outro.
Like it's great, but I mean, but